Welcome to the Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm your host, Meredith.
And I'm your host, Cass.
Let's have some fun. Wait.
What?
So Julia just came down and said, I started your laundry.
Yeah.
I said, thanks. And I said, I have 2 sets of sheets because I have silk sheets and my favorite. And you just said,
I have my favorite pair of sheets.
and what are they?
Cotton.
Hotel sheets.
Hotel sheets.
Those are mine too.
Are they?
That might be
They're
the
like
only thing that we
crispy.
think about in common.
Yeah.
Because we're exactly the opposite.
I know. I thought you were going to say flannel, and I was
No.
going to be like,
No. Tried that one year. That was enough for me.
I think my mom got me flannel sheets for Christmas one year. I was like, I can't do it. Like,
have grandma turn it into like a
quilt.
a quilt
Yeah.
or a muumuu or
Yeah,
something.
a
that
muumuu.
you can wear. What are they called? What are those things called that she made for us? Those beautiful.
oh, yeah. What the hell? A caftan?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Have her do that because it'd be
Yeah.
nice and warm
I don't. It would be like a.
during your moody blues winters.
What are those blankets that you wear? You know, they make those blankets that you wear.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
Yeah.
they're called.
The blankets that
Anyways.
you wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are screaming at us right now. Going,
Onesies.
it's this.
Yeah. Why do we always do
We
that?
always do.
We always, you know why? Because we're focusing on what we want to
I
talk
know.
about today. The blanket you wear. We're going to try this.
What is it? You're going to say it, and I'm going to be like, duh.
It's called a Snuggie.
Yeah, the dang Snuggie.
Registered
Have grandma-
trademark.
Have a grandma
The
make
comfy
a Snuggie.
original Snuggie. Yeah, have
Yeah.
her do that. Then you'll be nice and warm.
I don't have a problem staying warm because I'm fat. It's this heat that's killing me
Whoa.
right now.
It is the hottest day
It is so
of
gross.
the year so far.
So gross.
Yeah, and we're Midwest Illinois, Northern
Yeah.
Illinois, and
Yeah.
it's over 90.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know Arizona, Texas,
Right.
Florida, they've had over hundreds, California, but for here, it's
That's
very hot.
hot.
It's very hot here.
And it's like 90% humidity. They don't get that in Arizona. They might have 110,
desert.
but
Yeah,
they
it's
don't have
dry.
the humidity.
Yeah.
And that's what kills you. It's like your breath is heavy. Like you just walk outside and you're instantly wet.
I was just going to say that. Well, we are
Yeah.
like, we're it
Are we-
today.
are we zoning in
we
on
are
each other?
zoning in. I was taking a sip of my
feeling it.
liquid death. This one's called Convicted Melon.
Oh, wow.
It's delish.
Those look fancy.
Yeah, I keep buying cases of it, and then I bring them over to Jimmy when he's doing my tattoos.
Oh,
and I
nice.
have him try. So we've tried orange, cherry, and then Convicted Melon. I told him I was going to keep 2 for him and Katie to try because this one
Yeah.
so far is my favorite. Do you want to try it?
Is it like LaCroix, though?
Okay, no, they're different.
I will be the decider on this.
Yeah, LaCroix and bubbly is different, but it is.
It's like LaCroix.
I just wanted you to try
Guys,
it.
if you haven't had Liquid Death yet and you don't like LaCroix, don't get it.
I think I was reading the story on this,
I feel
and
like
it was.
it's,
Go ahead.
It's non-alcoholic
Yeah.
White Claw.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like it's got a little more flavor than LaCroix, but
I'm going to correct myself if I'm wrong here, but I feel like I read that the Liquid Death was created by classmates in high school that had to
Oh.
start a project or something.
okay.
Let's see what this Liquid Death history is real quick.
Okay. Who did it? Who done it?
Delaware native Mike, maybe Cesario, a graphic designer, was inspired to create Liquid Death after watching a Vans Warped Tour in 2009.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I was totally wrong.
Yeah.
I thought that it was like kids in high school had to do some kind of thing
Oh,
and they
that's so
decided to do that,
funny.
but there you go.
Where
Okay.
did you get that in your head?
I,
That's so
you know
funny.
what? I read so many things. Who knows? And their big thing is murder your thirst.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of sugar in it. So
Yeah.
my mom wouldn't be able to try it. It's like 4 grams of sugar.
Oh, that's not
It's from
terrible.
agave and that
I
it's
mean,
natural sugar,
from-
but
compared to a soda,
no, sure.
Or a pop.
Right.
if you're from here, you call it pop.
Yeah, that's
But yeah.
true.
Yeah. I mean, like a can of regular pop has like 56 grams of sugar, I think.
That's true.
So
Yeah. So
you
I'm not
know.
doing bad.
if you're doing low carb, you can have it.
It says we're just a funny beverage company who hates corporate marketing as much as you do. Our evil mission is to make people laugh and get more of them to drink more healthy
Yeah.
beverages more often, all while helping to kill plastic pollution. That's their big thing.
Oh,
so
'cause
you
it's
can
in
only find it in
cans.
cans. Yeah.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are like kind of offended by it, and I think it's funny because usually things people are offended by, I think, are funny.
Yeah.
Because I have a sick, twisted sense
Definitely.
of humor.
We all do a little bit. Flavored sparkling water. But yeah, so I'm behaving myself today. I'm hydrating today because it's so hot out. Hydrate yourself,
so hot.
please.
I walked up and I was like, give me water. I had water in my car, but it was all hot.
We have a severe thunderstorm warning that keeps coming up too. It's supposed to start at 5:30 around here.
See, and I looked at my weather app earlier and it said no rain until 3 a.m.
Mine
So
was
it
saying
must be
midnight, and now
changing.
it's coming.
Yeah,
and I know a friend of ours that lives way up north already got it.
Yeah.
She was sending
Yeah.
me pictures and all that. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I figured since it was the hottest day of the year,
Yes.
and already pumpkin spice came out, and pumpkin this and pumpkin that, and up your pumpkin patch, I thought we would talk about candy.
Yeah.
Halloween candy.
Halloween candy.
So we asked just a few minutes ago, we asked on the socials the best Halloween candy. And then, of course, I looked up the most popular Halloween candy.
Well, the most popular is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
100%. 100% it is.
And when they have the pumpkins, the Reese's pumpkins, those are the best shape.
Mm-hmm.
Second is the Christmas
trees. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Do most people love peanut butter and chocolate?
I mean, as long as you don't have a peanut allergy.
Or a chocolate allergy or diabetes or
if you're not living
under 2
keto
years
life.
old. Yeah. So that must be, we
Yeah.
just must as a society love peanut butter and chocolate.
It goes,
I love
it goes
it.
very good together. And I'll tell you guys, if you have an Aldi where you're at, they have their own like mini peanut butter cups, and they are so good. You cannot compare them to Reese's because they are not the same, but they are very good. So if you like have a hankering for Reese's and maybe can't find them, or which you can always find them,
Sure.
or maybe you don't want to spend that much money and you go to Aldi, their peanut butter cups are very good.
So they said everyone knows this, but the Reese's shapes are superior.
Yeah.
So there's eggs, pumpkins, hearts, and trees.
The eggs are good too.
So it's all the same.
Yeah.
Right? It's all the same recipe, just a different shape.
Well, do you like the white chocolate ones though?
I am a white chocolate fan.
I don't like it.
Little bit. Yes, I just bought some Kit Kats.
Yeah.
And I think they're like cookie dough. No, what are they?
Cookies and cream?
Maybe cookies and cream, and I wasn't even thinking, and it's white chocolate, so don't grab the Kit Kats.
Okay.
It's in the cute
I'll try
purple,
one.
but I know, I grab one of each. I got a payday, and I got
Oh my God, a
Reese's.
payday, really, with my no teeth?
You suck on the
the
nuts on the
peanuts?
way home. Suck on some nuts.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, give me some gummies. I can gum them. Gum the gummies.
Reese's Hearts and Eggs, do they differ from the seasonal? Let's find out. No, it's all the same. You can't deny it. It just depends on the season.
I forgot about the eggs. The eggs really are probably the best, even over the pumpkins. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
And they have those 6-packs.
Oh,
right?
forget it.
So it's like big ones.
You mean like single serve?
Yeah. The share pack. I'm doing air quotes.
Yeah,
share
right.
pack. But
Nothing's
my
a
grandma
share
used to
pack.
buy a bunch of them. She'd stick them in the freezer. So all year long, you'd like take one out, let it sit for like 10
heck yeah,
minutes.
heck
Oh my
yeah.
God, so good.
I used to make toffee over the holidays, and my
Yeah.
father-in-law would always keep it in his freezer. So like he'd come into the living room with a little handful of toffee from
yeah.
Christmas, but it would be like on a day like today
Yeah.
have a little treat. We all love that kind of
Heck yeah.
stuff. I'm sure a couple years ago we talked about all this, but we have new statistics,
Yeah.
and this is from worldmetrics.org.
Okay.
2023, 2024-ish. Okay. And so I just wanted to share a couple of statistics. Everybody say that a few times over, right?
Statistics.
About 90 million pounds of chocolate candy are sold during the Halloween week in the
That
U.S.
is sick. They already got Halloween candy out.
That is crazy.
I always
clearly
say-
I have purple Kit
Yeah,
Kats
yeah.
upstairs.
I always say August equals autumn, right? It's the
I know
beginning.
you said that to
Yeah.
me because I sent you the calendar and I
Yes.
was like, keep your pumpkin patches, bitches. I love summer. I'm not ready for autumn.
I've already went through 2 containers of pumpkin spice creamer.
I
this
love
year
that
so
for
far.
you. I have gotten, okay, all right, let's talk about this really quick. And then we're going to go back to statistics on Halloween candy. I have to think about saying that word.
It's a hard word.
It is a hard word. I have gotten 2 pumpkin cold brew coffees at Starbucks, I'm not digging the pumpkin flavor.
Really?
I'm going to have to try it, even though I've been staying away from lattes just because of calories and stuff. The cold brew has like 200 calories less or something.
So does it have like, it's just made with pumpkin flavored coffee?
I think
does it have cold foam on it?
So I think it's got cold foam on top with the pumpkin flavor in it, and they whip it.
Okay.
And then it kind of just soaks into my cold brew. So I'm going to have to try. Yeah, I love cold brew. Yeah. But I'm going to have to try the latte so I can really taste the syrup, or just get a regular coffee with the pumpkin syrup, because it gives me a bad taste in my mouth, which makes me feel like it might be a little commercialized or something, right?
Yeah.
And I was so disappointed. I was so excited because everyone was Snapchatting Pumpkin Day last Thursday or last week?
Yeah.
And I was so excited, so I went there and I tried one. I'm like, oh no, this is not it. But I'm still in summer mode.
Well, okay, listen, hear me out on this. Maybe pumpkin spice isn't meant to be cold.
Very true. Pumpkin pie. We got to go back to the
because it's like cinnamon and nutmeg and like allspice, So it's like you got to have it warm. Maybe.
True.
Yeah.
I did make an order for Genuine Coffee, and I have her pumpkin upstairs.
I bet that's delicious.
I tried her apple. OMG.
So good.
She said when she was making the apple that it just smelled, the whole house smelled like apple coffee. It was so delish.
I want to drink more flavored coffee, but nobody else in my house likes it.
Sure.
So it's like, come on.
And I just make it where it's not a choice at my house.
Yeah.
If you're going to drink some coffee, you're drinking the pot that I make, which is either apple, pumpkin, or like a restaurant style right now. So
I follow Jen Curley on TikTok. I like her. She does a lot of food and stuff. She lives out in Orange County, California.
Okay.
And every morning she makes a pot of coffee. She uses regular coffee, but she always puts cinnamon in there before she brews it.
Okay.
And I bet that is delish.
So be very careful with that, because I also used to do that when I was very, very strict. I would put cinnamon in the basket,
coffee grounds, right,
in the basket, and if I put a little too much cinnamon in there, it overflows because it doesn't seep through, or it doesn't drain through if the cinnamon gets stuck in the middle.
Okay,
so just a little bit.
Okay,
and then just put it in your cup too.
Yeah,
but yes. Ground, that would be, that's amazing.
I want to try it so bad, but Johnny will be like, what the hell
is
in
this
the coffee?
Cinnamon stuff? So I'm lucky. Steve likes hazelnut. He likes anything we buy. He actually bought some Green Mountain pumpkin that's waiting up there. So, yeah.
Pumpkin.
It's like, don't tempt me with a good time. It's gonna be pumpkin till after Thanksgiving.
I wasn't gonna buy any pumpkin coffee creamer yet, but if you know me, I love Chobani, right?
Yes.
I used to make my coffee creamer, and Chobani has just about the same amount of ingredients as me making it.
Yes.
And so it's like, if I don't feel like it, I buy that. And they had marked down a bunch of, what was it? Cookie dough, maybe? They have a cookie dough flavor.
Oh.
Well, I think they messed up and they marked down the pumpkin spice ones too. They
Were
like $1.67. That shit's usually like $4.99.
Oh, definitely.
I was like, oh yeah, I'll grab a couple of those.
So what is it called?
Chobani.
Chobani.
Yes.
That's only like 4 or 5 ingredients, something like that.
It's like milk, cream, sugar, and then flavor.
Does it come in sugar-free, or does it come in oat milk,
it comes in,
soy milk?
They have a dairy-free option, maybe 2 dairy-free options.
In the pumpkin?
Oh, no, I haven't seen it in the pumpkin.
Okay.
Usually the flavors are full cream.
Okay.
But I believe their oat milk one, they do have a vanilla, maybe, or like a sweet cream flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So I think but I tried one of the plant-based ones. Plant-based one, they do have caramel macchiato, now that I think about it, because I got it. I was like, oh, I'll try this,
Yeah.
I didn't care for it.
No.
But I'm not used to like plant-based, what is it? Oat milk? I don't know.
Right.
I didn't look at what the ingredients were, but I noticed the plant-based one had way more ingredients in it. Like fake
preservatives and
yes.
that is one of the reasons why I'm just going for full cream and all that.
Yeah.
We have International Delight upstairs.
Yeah.
Not the healthiest, but I love their sweet cream.
Yeah.
And they have a caramel macchiato as well.
Those are so good. Yeah.
They have a sugar-free pumpkin. So last year I tried it. I think my cousin bought it.
Yeah.
And didn't like it and brought it over, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll drink it. I did not like it, so I'm hoping this year is better. I would like to try it, but then I thought, you know what, all in moderation. Just drink the real stuff. Like I'll find the Chobani and I'll get that.
Right.
I'm just not ready.
Yeah.
September 1st.
And if you want to make your own coffee creamer, you get a flavored syrup that you like. You put, however many pumps you want,
Yep.
Play around with it, see how you like it. Might be 6 pumps, might be a quarter cup, something like that. And then you do a can of sweetened condensed milk and then fill it up the rest of the way with heavy whipping cream.
Yeah.
And that's it's a high fat, but if you're doing keto, that's what you want.
Yep.
So,
I feel like you share that every year, and every year I forget the recipe. I need you to text it to me.
I think maybe, I know Bessie doesn't drink coffee, and I don't know if I did it for Erica. But maybe I know I've done it for Kendra.
Yes,
I got
as
you
a gift pack.
A kit,
yes,
to make your own coffee creamer.
Yep.
And then you just have to buy, I get you the pitcher, I get you a couple cans of sweetened condensed milk, and then I'll find out what flavor you like. Do you like toasted coconut? I like going to like TJ Maxx or something. They always have those syrups on sale, so yeah.
Is there a favorite syrup that you use?
I like caramel or vanilla.
What about a brand? Sorry.
The Torani. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is good.
That's a good one. And then there was one other one that I tried that was good, but I like the Torani has sugar-free flavors too.
I feel like there's like skinny syrups too, like from Skinny Girl or maybe it's just skinny.
It's skinny syrups.
Yeah.
Yes, I think
I don't know if
it's
associated or whatever.
I think it is, but yeah.
I feel like there's a girl on there.
I don't know if I like those. I think I tried it and the aftertaste wasn't very
good. That's what has been happening to me with the 2 pumpkins. Oh, we are losing
we gonna
power.
lose electricity? Oh my God, please don't leave us.
We may have to pause and wait until our power comes back on.
Oh, it is raining out. I'm glad. I almost left my window down because it's so freaking hot. And then I was like, I should probably put this up.
Yeah, our lights were just flashing. We have what is that called? What is that thing called?
Surge
like a surge
protector.
So we could actually we could keep recording. But
okay.
How many pieces of don't look at my screen.
Oh, sorry. I can't even see shit.
Quiz time.
I can't see shit.
Approximately how many pieces of candy corn? We're going to lose our lights here in a second.
Stop it. I'm freaking out.
Oh, it must be windy out.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Anyways. Pieces of candy corn. Now, I don't know if this is individual, sold annually for Halloween, which is crazy because anyone I talk to doesn't like it. They're like, put it in the trash. Yeah. But how many do you think
you like it?
I love it.
Ew.
Actually, you bought me that 3-pound one. I probably only got down to like half before
You're like, I have
expired.
to throw this away.
But every day, what you do is you put it with peanuts.
Okay.
So then you get a handful of peanuts and candy corn. Forget it. It's sweet and salty.
So how many pieces of candy corn?
Yeah. How many do you think are sold during Halloween? It's probably even more if this was 2023. Yeah.
Pieces? I'm going to say 4 billion.
9 billion.
Really? I was close.
You were.
Holy smokes.
I probably would have said million. Oh, and you know what? This is from July of 2024. So this is probably 2023's statistics. So that's super cool.
Yeah.
In 2020, the average American spent about how much on Halloween candy, decorations, and costumes?
Okay, wait. But 2020 was the middle of the pandemic.
Very true.
No Halloween parties. Were people trick-or-treating?
I think so.
And we live in the Midwest where it's like up in the air if you're going to be able to trick or treat because it could be snowing or it could be 90.
We did have Halloween shut down one year for snow just a few years ago, 2021.
I think so, something.
Yeah.
Okay, so read it to me again.
In 2020, the average American spent about how many dollars on Halloween candy, decorations, and costumes? I feel this number is low because of the way you and I and Bestie celebrate.
Yeah.
So just so you know.
It's a low number because of
I feel like it's a low number.
Because we go
for all
out.
our costumes, our candy, our decor.
Our bar tab.
Yeah, our bar tab. Oh, geez. This is only like a quarter of it.
All right. But it was COVID. So I'm going to say $75.
Oh, you are so good. 92.
Really?
Yeah, you're close. I would have never guessed that.
You know what?
You're within like the range.
I almost said 100. But then I would have been Bob Barker. You went over.
I figured you would say like 50 or something. So you are right in range.
75. Yeah. So 92, huh?
Now that was in 2020.
Yeah.
And remember all the candy that was left over that year?
And inflation. So now it automatically doubles.
Yeah.
So this year it'll be $200.
Yes. And for us, it's like an average of 500 because here's what we do. We plan all year long. We already have our idea. It's not even September yet, but we talk about it at least. Bestie usually counts it down 6 more months, 4 more months.
She brings it up in like June, like, hey, we're almost to Halloween.
Yes. What are we doing? And we had our conversation at your house a few weeks ago, and we looked it up, and okay, here's what we're doing. Yeah. Obviously, we don't tell anybody.
Right.
And it's always like we top ourselves every year.
We try to.
Yeah. What was my point? Forgot my point. Anyways.
How much we spend.
Yeah. Thank you. And my point was, we do all this planning, and on October 30th, I'm at Goodwill getting my costume.
Same.
Why am I like this?
I don't know. I'm the same way.
And then I go to Spirit of Halloween. You better not get sick this year.
And I buy a costume, and then I don't even get to wear it.
And then you're like, next year, guys, this is what we're doing because I'm sick this year. And we're like, that's so last year. No, actually, we did wait. We did wait when we did the sisters.
Yes.
Because you were sick.
Yes.
And then we did it last year. Go on our TikTok because one of our videos from being sisters. Amazing. We get very into it. Halloween candy sales in the U.S. reached $2.6 billion in 2020 despite the pandemic.
Wow.
So can you even imagine 2024?
No.
I can't even imagine.
Because we're going all out this year.
The National Retail Federation predicts that Americans are going to spend over $10 billion.
Wait.
In candy, decorations, and costumes.
You said $2 billion before?
Yes.
And they are projecting $10 billion?
Over $10 billion.
Get out. You know, why? Why do companies always have these unreachable goals set for us?
I don't know.
I was laughing because so I had a rental car for 3 weeks almost. Then I go to pick up my car and all of them are like, please do our survey, and I'm going to pick up my car. I had already returned the rental and I'm joking with the guy and I said, oh, well, I'm already giving the rental place 5 stars. So I'll give you 5 stars. And he goes, well, no, hold on. Ours is like 1 through 10. And if we don't get a 10, we fail. I go, what are these unrealistic expectations?
Yeah.
What if I'm just not happy how long it took to get the parts? That's not your fault.
Right.
Right. I hate those stupid. We've talked about that before.
Okay, I'm going to go on this real quick.
Yeah.
So on Spotify,
yes,
for our anxiety podcast, someone gave us a 1 star with no comment.
You know what?
So it dropped down and it shows that there's like 5 to 10 reviews because we don't have many listeners yet, but we only have 4 stars. Because someone went and gave us 1. Then I got the 1 on my book, which brought it down. And then I was looking at Clopen, and I think it went away, actually. Someone commented and gave us 1 on Spotify. So these people that listen on Spotify are very brave. I'm going to punch him in the face. No, I'm just kidding. But then that went away because now we're back up to like 5 stars. 5 stars. Yeah. So with that being said, if you could please go on Spotify to the Clopen Effect and to Anxiety, and please give us 5 stars to equal all that out and even it all out, that would be fabulous. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. That is actually what I was going to start with.
Oh.
Because remember when we started, I was going to start with a story.
This is great. I love that we always come full circle.